Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Another Oyo issue with Governor Makinde of Oyo State. Hear what they are saying. They say fresh crisis in Aafin. Oyo appointment as Oyo Mesi exposes Governor Makinde alleged ignorance of the law. My brothers and sisters. Openlife Nigeria reports that a faction of the Oyo Mesi kingmakers has rejected the appointment of Abimbola Owoade as the new Aafin of Oyo. It would be recalled that Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State on Friday, December 10, 2024, approved the appointment of Owoade as the next Aafin. However, 5 of the 7 members of the Oyo Mesi have described Owoade's appointment as illegal. The kingsmen in this fashion are Yusuf Akínadé Bashorun, Wakil Akindele Laguna, Hamzat Yusuf Akiniku, Wahab Oyetunji, warrant chief standing for the Oba Ashipa, and Baba Gbadebo Muftau, warrant chief standing for the Alakmene. The kingmakers, in a letter by Adekunle Sobaloju, their legal counsel told the governor that they recommended Lukman Gbadegesi, not Owoade, as Aafin. The letter reads. The rejection letter reads, you will recall that on 30th September 2022, at the meeting of the kingmakers in accordance with the Aafin Oyo chieftaincy declaration 1961, the kingmakers appointed Prince Lukman Adelodun Gbadegesi as the Aafin of Oyo by a majority of the lawful votes of the kingmakers. The letter reads, Prince Lukman Adelodun Gbadegesi have obtained the majority of votes of the kingmakers present, and the voting was deemed appointed, and his name was forwarded to Your Excellency as the candidate appointed by the kingmakers as Aafin of Oyo for your approval, which you refuse to approve for no disclosed reasons at all. The kingmakers thereafter filed an action to stop Your Excellency from truncating the process, culminating in the present appeal at the Court of Appeal. We must emphatically state that the Aafin is not chosen by consultation or divination, but in a strict compliance with the registered Aafin of Oyo Chieftaincy Declaration of 1967, which codifies the native law and the custom governing the selection process for the vacant stool of the Aafin. Under the registered Aafin of Oyo Chieftaincy Declaration of 1967, it is only the Bashorun of Oyo, the head of the Oyo Mesi and kingmakers, that can summon a meeting of the kingmakers for the purpose of selecting a candidate to fill the vacant stool of the Aafin of Oyo. In this instance, the Bashorun did not summon any such meeting, nor was there any meeting convened in the Alaafin's palace, as custom demands, where the said Prince Abimbola Hakeem Owoade was selected or appointed as the new Aafin. Any meeting of a few kingmakers and emergency warrant chiefs held at the governor's office on the 9th of January 2025 or elsewhere at the instance of the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs to select the preferred candidate of the governor as the new Aafin is not only contrary to the native law and the custom and the chieftaincy declaration of Aafin of Oyo chieftaincy, both unlawful, illegal, invalid, null and void. It is not the duty of the governor to convene the meeting of a few kingmakers and emergency warrant chiefs to select or appoint a new Aafin on the 9th of January 2025 and hurriedly approve the appointment on the 10th of January 2025. Your Excellency's unilateral decision to appoint and or approve the appointment of Prince Abimbola Akeem Owoade without due regard for the provisions of the registered Aafin of Oyo chieftaincy declaration of 1967 and the pending application for injunction pending appeal may go down in history as the worst executive recklessness and disregard for the integrity of the court ever exhibited by a sitting governor. The letter reads further, Sir, Your Excellency cannot sit in your office and hand-pick the Aafin, disregarding the established custom and traditions of the Oyo Kingdom. We have our client's instruction to inform Your Excellency that they have appealed to sons and daughters of the Oyo Kingdom to remain calm in the face of the unjustified attack and the desecration of the custom of the community, which had from time immemorial saddled the Oyo Mesi, kingmakers, with the responsibility to select a candidate from the next ruling house entitled to produce a candidate to fill the vacant stool of the Aafin of Oyo. Our clients hereby assure Your Excellency and all of your sons and daughters that this unlawful action shall be challenged in court, as we are confident that it will not withstand judicial scrutiny. We respectfully advise Your Excellency to retrace your steps and allow the kingmakers to discharge their duties without interference. Any act contrary to the Aafin chieftaincy declaration is void and initio and an affront to the traditions of the Oyo Kingdom. My brothers and sisters, see what is going on in Oyo again. Wahala here and there. See in our comment section, hear what our people are saying regarding to that issue of Oyo chieftaincy palava. You see, he said, which ignorance, I beg, all kings in Nigeria now are political appointments. So if Makinde appoints his choice, it is no big deal. E.g., all the kings in Lagos were appointed by our daddy. Nobody complained. Someone is sponsoring the hungry elders, calling themselves Oyo Mesi. You see, my brothers and sisters, what you don't know is that the Oyo Mesi collected 15 million from one Gbadigesin, as in each of them. Then it came to the notice of the government. That was why Governor Makinde consulted a wise of Oyo in persons of Professor Owoade for divination, and from that Owoade was picked. So what you don't know, you can't. EFCC is working on their case now. You see, this is what we are saying. This is another secret. Then why government fails to prosecute them? In the latest information, one of the contestants, the High Chief Odigbolu, said that his supporters switched over to their candidates because he has no money, which means all spent money. Did Makinde not spend money before he becomes governor? My brothers and sisters, this is what is going on. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on this issue of chieftaincy election. Makinde and the Oyo Mesi. Say your opinion, subscribe to this channel, share and love. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.